Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikita Antoine and today we'll be doing a full moon reading. So the full moon is going to be in the sign of Gemini, which is very exciting. So I am using my triple stack deck, the usual one. It is the Ethereal Visions Tarot, the Dreamscape Oracle, as well as the Lunar Tarot. So you'll be seeing a blend of those in the spread for the full moon today. I was just noticing actually how there's, you can kind of see like some of these cards poking out. While I was shuffling, there were a lot of cards that were, there was a lot of flipping. Everything was flipping over. And of course, while I'm shuffling, I tend to only take flyers. Like I only take cards that they want to be a part of the message. I don't take cards that flip over or are in a space where they're unsure type of thing. I only take cards that want to be presented in the message. And so it's like there's a lot of energy that is almost not necessarily sure. There's a lot of energy of like not uncertainty. It's not necessarily uncertainty. It's more of like unsure if they want to be involved in something or not. And so it seems like the full moon energy is going to be, I want to say like highlighting spaces or places, or even in perhaps with the moon energy, like emotions where you are unsure about something. So yeah, and it's even kind of like with decision making and Gemini being representing the poles, it's like there's not going to be any, a decision is going to be made, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Or it will come out of this space where you are seeing where the unsurety lies. So for the underlying energy of the full moon in Gemini, this is fascinating. All right, so we've got the Eight of Wands for the underlying energy. And now this particular Eight of Wands always comes through with a message. It's like an urgent message that has been trying to reach you. I'm hearing like your car insurance, but that's not what this is. It's just like a little joke that's being spoken to me. All right, so it's coming through with an urgent message. So the underlying energy of this full moon in Gemini is to deliver an urgent message to the collective, because you can see that it's like almost as if this is your message and there's so many other little wands in here that are needing to be delivered. So it looks as though when it does come through, it's going to be a very like a very quick moment where you will be receiving some type of clarity or insight or some type of message, some type of news that is going to relay to you where you're like surety, like where you are unsure. So let's look at the bridge and see where that message is going. All right, this is fascinating. So we have this energy of this message that is wanting to be relayed. And here you are at the bridge intercepting this message. The fascinating thing with the well here on the bridging energy is that the well acts as like a call out. So us as a collective it's as if we have been asking, we're sitting at the well asking for clarity, asking for answers, asking for things to kind of come up, right? To come up from the bottom of the well, to come up to the surface so that we can perceive it, right? And this full moon is doing exactly just that. It is illuminating the inner depths of this well, and it's doing so by delivering some type of message it's going to be happening really fast. It does feel as though there's been a lot of asking, not a lot of receiving. But when when the when the light of the moon hits your eyes, it's instantaneous. That's what it's referring to. It's like the amount of asking has been far greater than like the answer itself. It's almost as if the answer is very simple. So let's look at the overall energy here. There we go. So the overall energy for the full moon in Gemini is fascinating. It's this Queen of Wands. Just gathering what she's trying to say to us. So the overall energy is one of, it's like gathering inspiration, actually. It's like I'm sitting here trying to gather what this Queen of Wands wants to say to us. And it looks as though it's like she's displaying an extraordinary amount of inspiration and entertainment, actually, is what's coming through. Entertainment and inspiration. So that's what we'll be seeing for the overall energy in the moon in Gemini. And what's fascinating is that it's like this is actually, it's almost as if it's happening in the background. I hope that this makes sense. So we're in this, we ourselves as a collective are in this space where we're asking for some type of clarity, right? Gemini's air energy. So we're asking for some type of clarity. It's coming rushing in, but then in the background, okay, that's what it is. It's almost like the answer to this is going to come in when you actually might find yourself having a little bit of fun or enjoying yourself. So there's something about enjoying your space, enjoying yourself, enjoying kind of just like being in your own energy, and loving yourself up. It's like that's when this answer is arriving. Okay, that's fascinating. So for the reading for the full moon in Gemini, it's very interesting. There seems to be some type of flip. It's Geminian. There's some type of flip that is happening. So we're starting off, it looks as though we're starting off in this King of Swords energy. So this King of Swords is very interesting. He actually comes out with he's very stern. And actually kind of like the opposite of this Queen of Wands. Like she's very fun and energetic and entertaining and just is totally loving up herself. And this guy here, it's like he's the opposite. He doesn't really, there's not a lot of fun that goes into this King of Swords. It's the opposite, right? So what I'm seeing here is that this King of Swords is looking. This King of Swords is observing this Ten of Cups, which it looks like he's observing maybe like another couple or something like that. So we actually might find ourselves in this when there's a lot of spirit activity. I can feel it all around my face. So that's why I'm touching my face. It looks as though we as a collective might be seeing this dynamic like play out with other couples that we're seeing. So it's looking as though you're out and about, maybe, I don't know, like running errands or something along those lines, like getting things done, lining things up. This King of Swords always has like, okay, well, we have to make these decisions. Let's go ahead and make these decisions. It's very stern, steadfast, and It's like just getting what needs to be done. So it kind of gives me the energy of like running errands, doing the things that you have to do in order to keep your life in some type of cohesive alignment, right? And so it looks as though whenever that is happening, there's going to be an observation of this Ten of Cups, which is coming through as another couple, a coupling. It's like almost being an innocent bystander to someone else expressing love. It's actually coming through as like they're expressing love to one another in some type of public setting. And because, oh, this is so fascinating. It's almost like a chain reaction that I'm seeing. So, and because this one is standing there, it's like this message from this couple, even it's as if they're totally unaware of what is happening. They're absolutely unaware of what's happening. They're just in the fullness of the experience of expressing this love and expressing, not even expressing, it's not expressing, it's like just being within and feeling this like total heart. It's just it's like when you're looking, like when you're looking into a child's eyes, it's that feeling. It's like pure innocence. It's pure love. It's unconditional love. It's like residing in that space of unconditional love. And then suddenly it's fascinating because it's like this King of Swords is looking upon that, and I'm seeing the King of Swords almost like melt into that space, not with them, but it's like softening. It's softening the King of Swords. It's as if the King of Swords is like, their heart is like ice, something along those lines. And when they see this interaction with this other couple or this other family, something like that, it's melting their heart and it's softening them to where they are actually able to receive that message or the news that is coming from this area, this space, right? Because that underlying energy was of an urgent message that wants to get to you. And it's going to happen in a flash. It's like a flash message that's happening. And what I'm seeing is that it's like that message is coming directly from almost like over the rainbow and landing on this King of Swords. And this King of Swords is witnessing this unconditional love that is being expressed. And it's kind of like there's a turning point here where maybe perhaps the King of Swords energy within us all, within the collective, has perhaps maybe like put love out of the window, or, you know, kind of turn their attention towards other matters, other matters that need decision making, right? And what's happening here is that it's almost as if this King of Swords is like, you know, actually, I want that. It's as if they didn't want that before, but now they want that. There's a flip in the energy where they might have been unsure if they wanted the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Cups involves other people too. So, you know, if you're in the energy of the King of Swords, it's like you're the shot caller in a sense. So having the 10 means that you have to also consider perhaps what other people want as well. And the King of Swords doesn't really, he is the type of person that does beat to his own drum. And so therefore, you know, he only makes decisions for his well-being, right? You know? And so once you bring in other members, other people, that can kind of complicate the decision making. So it's like this full moon is, in a sense, bringing up to this King of Swords the benefit of actually having a Ten of Cups. There's a lot of resistance that is being broken apart here in this full moon. And so we're moving into this Eight of Wands. So it's fascinating. There's two Eight of Wands on the board right now. And this Eight of Wands here is talking about like a future vision that the King of Swords is looking at. It's as if witnessing whatever this is, this display of unconditional love has hit, it's like it's hit their retina, and now they're having this full-blown vision of what their future could look like. So it seems like that is happening to the collective. It's like we're all receiving an almost like an option. It's like an option of, do you want to experience this? If you do experience it, this is what it's going to look like. And so that's what's happening to the King of Swords here, is that we as a collective are almost like being illuminated to the possibilities of what like love could be and how it would play out, how it would actually play out, because the King of Swords is also very strategic. So he likes to see, or like almost like running scenarios to see how things could potentially play out in the future. And so this vision that is coming over the King of Swords is delivering a message to him about like what the future could entail. And what the future could entail is this Ten of Pentacles, which is absolutely stunning, because what it's talking about, it's almost like, it's like creating a legacy. That's what this is looking like. It's like, oh, I was unsure about if I wanted to join in a relationship, but now I'm starting to receive information that this is actually how I would be able to create legacy. Because it's like, even in this Ten of Cups, you know, there is a child here. It's an infant, right? But in this Ten of Pentacles, what's showing up is that actually this here is the King of Swords, and this is that infant, like all grown up. It's almost like being able to like step into a future moment where you're now viewing the, not even necessarily the potential of what, it's like the outcome. It's like, I mean, maybe it's a potential outcome, but it's like as if this King of Swords is to step into this dynamic with the Ten of Cups, being able to like having building on relationships, building on emotional connections. It's like they're starting to see that the outcome of that would be the Ten of Pentacles, which is kind of like that flip, right? It's like you're flipping from the Ten of Cups, which is the emotional fulfillment that you have in your relationships and in your dynamics with everyone else, like the Lover's energy, and then flipping it into the Ten of Pentacles, which is talking about the security and the safety and the foundational elements that you have with other people in relationships, and also legacy too. It's like suddenly, and I feel as though for our collective, this might actually be happening more for this masculine energy. It's almost as if the masculine energy is receiving some type of insight where they're learning that it is actually what they want. Like they do actually want it, almost like they do actually want to create a family or something along those lines. And perhaps maybe this energy here, us, you know, I feel as though I'm speaking to a more feminine collective here in this reading. It's like they've been, it's as if they've been asking on the behalf of the masculine for them to receive this insight. And now, of course, this masculine and feminine energy can be happening within. And it's like, when this insight happens, it's almost as if the feminine energy doesn't even realize that it's happening, because they're just in this beautiful space where they're entertaining themselves, they're enjoying their time, they're having a lovely, you know, just a lovely, like, it's coming through as like leisure, having such a beautiful leisurely time. And then suddenly there's this insight or vision of what the future could hold for the masculine. It's very fascinating. So enjoy your full moon in Gemini, and I will be pulling more cards to do an extended for this reading. So if you're curious to see what else will be happening for this full moon in Gemini, you can join my membership program by following the link at the top of the description box. And there, not only will you be able to see the extended for this reading, but you'll also be able to see all of the extendeds for the seasonal readings, as well as all of the zodiac readings as well. So I behoove you to join the membership if you want to see all of that stuff, all of the secret information. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye.